Have you ever felt that something inexplicable was happening around you, but you couldn't quite figure out what it was? Perhaps you've noticed feathers in unusual places or experienced a ringing in your ears for no apparent reason. What most people don't realize is that these are clear signs that angels might be trying to communicate with you. Yes, angels. It may sound surprising, but they are more present in our lives than we think, leaving small clues to guide and comfort us. And the most curious part, most people completely ignore these signs, believing they are mere coincidences. Now imagine what it would be like if you started noticing these angelic messages. Imagine the comfort and protection you would feel, knowing that you are not alone, that a spiritual force is watching over you every step of the way. Want to know how to identify these signs and understand the messages that the angels are sending you? Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to reveal the 7 most common signs that angels have been visiting you. Finding a white feather resting in an unexpected location is like a silent message from the universe. For many, this is a clear sign that angels are by your side, offering protection and unconditional love. Have you ever noticed how these feathers seem to appear at the most precise moments, when doubt or concern is weighing on your mind? It's almost as if the angels know when you need a reminder that you are being guided. Someone might come across a feather on a deserted path, or find one on their work desk, as if it was placed there on purpose. A small symbol of angelic presence and care. These moments are more than just coincidences. They are spiritual messages that transcend logic. Imagine you are going through a difficult time, full of uncertainties, and as you walk through a park, suddenly a white feather floats in your direction. In that instant, it's as if the universe is telling you, "We are here. You are not alone." This simple feather can bring immediate comfort, reminding you that there are greater forces around you, always ready to offer support. Many people report a sense of peace upon finding these feathers, almost as if a spiritual warmth surrounds their hearts. And what should you do when you come across one of these feathers? You can pick it up and keep it as a symbol of protection. Place it somewhere you can see it often, perhaps in your meditation space or in a book you read before bed. Every time you look at it, it will serve as a visual reminder that angels are always nearby, guiding your steps. Speaking of subtle signs, sometimes these angels may try to communicate in even more mysterious ways, such as a gentle ringing in your ears. The sudden and sharp ringing in your ears often sparks curiosity and even a bit of unease. When it appears out of nowhere, without any logical explanation, many believe that this is a clear sign of angelic communication. Imagine being in a peaceful environment, simply going about your routine, and suddenly, a high-pitched tone fills your ears. Instead of ignoring it or worrying, consider it a divine message. Angels sometimes use this sensation to grab your attention, reminding you that you are never alone on this journey. For many, this ringing feels like a spiritual nudge, a call to awareness. In moments of deep doubt or before making an important decision, people often report experiencing this phenomenon. It can be the angel's way of signaling that you need to be attentive to the signs around you. Some associate it with moments when they are about to receive important guidance in their dreams or during deep meditation. The ringing is like an angelic whisper, steering you toward the right path. One effective way to interpret this sign is to pay attention to the moment it happens. Are you reflecting on something significant, or have you just experienced a challenging situation? Use the ringing as a reminder to pause, breathe, and tune into your intuition. When you hear this sound, allow yourself to slow down and see if there is something more happening around you. This is just one of the subtle ways that angels communicate, and they are also known to manifest in more visual forms, such as flashes of light or orbs. Flashes of light and glowing orbs are visual signs that may seem unusual, but for many they are one of the clearest ways to sense the presence of angels. Imagine sitting in a room, relaxing or meditating, and suddenly, a flash of light appears at the corner of your vision. For those connected with the spiritual realm, this is not just a trick of the light, but a confirmation that angels are near, watching and guiding you. These phenomena are often described as brief and subtle, but filled with spiritual meaning. These flashes and orbs tend to appear during moments of vulnerability, when a person is seeking guidance or comfort. It could be that after a significant meeting or making an important decision, you notice this unexpected brightness. In some cases, these phenomena show up in photographs where people see orbs that were invisible to the naked eye. This is especially common during spiritual rituals or healing ceremonies, where angelic energy is more active and present. These visual signs serve as a reminder that angels are surrounding you, ready to offer their guidance. When you see these flashes, the next step is simple. Accept their presence. Allow yourself to feel the comfort that this light brings. For those seeking a deeper connection with the spiritual world, practicing meditations focused on visualizing light can intensify these experiences. Sometimes these flashes come with a sudden sensation of warmth, as if an invisible embrace is being offered. And this very change in temperature can be another sign of angelic presence. Have you ever felt that unexpected warmth that seems to come out of nowhere? This sensation, often linked to a sudden change in temperature, is interpreted as an angelic embrace. When angels draw near, they may manifest their presence through warmth, bringing comfort and a sense of protection. Imagine sitting quietly in a moment of introspection, and suddenly your body is wrapped in a wave of warmth, even if the room around you is cold. This phenomenon can be seen as a way for angels to communicate their closeness and support in the moments when you need it most. This warmth does not have a physical origin, but is deeply spiritual, serving as a reminder that you are never alone. It's common for this sensation to appear during prayer or meditation when the spiritual connection is at its strongest. If, at any point, you feel this sudden change in temperature, it may be the perfect time to pause and reflect on the messages the universe is trying to send. Often this warm presence arrives during vulnerable times when comfort is needed most, and the angels approach to offer a subtle yet impactful embrace. In addition to warmth, the opposite can occur: a sudden chill, even in a warm environment. This too can be seen as a sign that angels are nearby, adjusting the energy around you. In moments like these, it's essential to stay mindful of the sensations and signs. And if the temperature change is accompanied by an unusual object, like finding a coin in a strange place, it may be time to recognize another angelic sign. Finding coins in unexpected places is like a quiet nod from the universe, a signal that angels are beside you, providing protection and encouragement. Imagine walking down the street, and suddenly, your eyes catch sight of a shiny coin lying alone in a corner where no one else seems to have noticed. These small manifestations may seem trivial, but for those attuned to spiritual signs, they carry a deep message. Angels use these coins to say, "We are with you. Stay strong on your path." It's intriguing how these coins seem to appear at the most opportune moments. Some people find them when they are facing pivotal moments in life, such as starting a new project or making a significant decision. It's as if the angels are reinforcing your confidence, reminding you that they are ready to offer spiritual guidance. A classic example is finding a coin after leaving an important meeting or while reflecting on personal issues. These synchronicities are a gentle reminder that spiritual presence surrounds you, even in the most ordinary situations. What should you do when you come across one of these coins? Keeping it can be a symbolic way to honor this connection with the divine. Place it somewhere special, where you can see it regularly, reminding yourself that angels are guiding you. Many people choose to carry these coins as talismans, symbols of protection and comfort. These small gestures strengthen the belief that angelic communication is always present, whether through a coin or even an invisible touch that you might feel in unexpected moments. Sensing an invisible presence, as if someone were beside you even when you're completely alone, is one of the most profound signs that angels are near. This feeling of a gentle and comforting touch is a subtle way for angels to communicate their protection. Imagine sitting in a quiet place and suddenly you feel a light pressure on your shoulder, as if someone is trying to offer you peace. This can happen during meditation, prayer, or even in ordinary moments, such as walking quietly through your home. These spiritual touches are not intrusive, but carry a sense of comfort and support. They often appear during times of challenge or vulnerability. This angelic touch can be seen as a reminder that you are being cared for. For many, this presence feels palpable, as if a loved one who has passed is there to offer support, guided by the angels. Even though these touches aren't physical, the emotional impact is real, providing a deep sense of peace. When you feel this presence or touch, allow yourself to relax and accept the comfort it brings. It's as if the angels are saying, "We're here, always by your side." And this presence can manifest in other ways too, such as through intuitive feelings or even in your dreams, where angelic messages often become clearer. Intuition is one of the most powerful forms of angelic communication. You know that sudden sense of knowing something without any logical explanation? These intuitive feelings are often seen as signs that angels are offering spiritual guidance. It might be a sudden impression that you should avoid a certain path or make a specific decision, as if a silent voice is guiding you. These moments of clarity often arise when you are more connected to yourself, whether through meditation or moments of deep introspection. Beyond intuition, dreams are also a fertile ground for angelic communication. Often, angels appear in our sleep, bringing powerful and revealing messages. These dreams can be filled with symbols such as bright lights, angelic figures, or even encounters with people who have passed on, offering valuable advice. It's important to pay attention to the details in these dreams, as they may hold precious guidance for your journey. A practical tip is to keep a dream journal by your bed, writing down everything you remember upon waking, allowing the messages to be deciphered more clearly. So, what should you do with these intuitive feelings or dreams? The first step is to trust what is being revealed. When you feel this intuition or receive a message in a dream, take a moment to reflect on how it applies to your life. Perhaps the angels are pointing you in a certain direction or offering comfort during difficult times. It's a subtle but powerful form of communication, often accompanied by physical signs like feathers or coins, reinforcing this spiritual connection. Through this, you begin to understand how these angelic manifestations intertwine. Now that you've discovered the signs that angels have been around you, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you continue to ignore these messages, or will you start paying more attention to the subtle details around you? Life has mysterious ways of guiding us, and the angels are always present, protecting and offering comfort, even when we don't notice. Now, it's your turn to apply this knowledge. The next time you find a white feather, hear an inexplicable ringing in your ears, or sense a comforting presence, you'll know it's not by chance. The question you should ask yourself is, are you open to this spiritual guidance? Are you ready to act on these messages? Leave your comment below. I'd love to hear what signs you've noticed in your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can continue receiving more content that will transform your perception of the spiritual world. See you in the next video.